All right, King Combs in the building.
What's up, man?
Chillin', man. Welcome to 103.5 The B. We glad to have you here.
Thank you. It's a blessing. You already know I love Miami. Love y'all radio station.
For sure.
Lit.
So do you live down here, like officially?
Well, nah, not officially. Part-time. We always had a crib out here growing up. So
yeah.
Miami always had like a big impact on my life.
For sure.
I love Miami.
So how often do you get to stay in Miami?
I would say about 1/4 of the time.
Wow, that's good.
Because it's a lot of traveling that we do, but we mainly either in LA or New York.
Wow, that's dope. All right, what do you? I mean, I know you like it here, but besides South Florida, where do you call home?
New York.
New York.
I would definitely call New York home. That's where the whole gang at. My family. New York is definitely home, and I got family in Columbus, Georgia. Shout out my fam out there in Atlanta.
Oh, that's cool, man.
What's goody?
That's cool. Man, you got the best waves I've seen in a long time, man.
Thank you so much.
That's a lot of maintenance right there.
You already know we be on the skis and all that, man. Waved up. You know what it is.
That's what's up. So how did you decide, how did you decide on the name King Combs?
Yeah, the name King Combs actually came from Instagram. And a while back, my name was like CYNC3 because, you know, CYN is the clique, the mob, the whole gang. And I decided to change it because I seen somebody with the name King Combs. I'm like, hold on, that looks cool. I like that. Right. So I hit the dude up. It was some regular, like, light-skinned dude from the Army, whatever. Shout out to him, though. He gave me the name. And then as I started just going outside, nobody was calling me Christian no more. Everybody was like, yo, King Combs, King Combs. So I just ran with it. People just started calling me that like it was my name. So I took it, and it has something to do with confidence, I feel. Yeah. I feel I'm a king, and I know there's people out there that think they queens and kings, and I think everybody should think that they a queen.
I love it.
Or a king.
I love it because even with the, funny enough, even with the movement, with the whole H&M situation that happened.
Yeah.
You know, with that hoodie, and then everybody started calling kings and queens and uplifting, you know?
Yeah,
And then
Black excellence.
Right. But my biggest thing was like, you know, coming off the, you know, the legacy of Pops. Yeah. Like my concern for you was like having that King Combs in front of your name. Would that kind of like be a lot for you?
Yeah, nah. You don't gotta have that concern, man. I got this. You already Nah, definitely. I already know I got big shoes to fill. You know, my Pops one of the greatest of all time.
Facts.
And I already know that I'm going up against the Bad Boy legacy, and I'm on the same team because Biggie, Mace, 112, Total, it's all great artists. So I have to be a great artist, and I got to work hard because that's just what it is.
At what point did you know, like, all right, I'm going to do this?
Well, it's funny because I really wanted to be a rapper and an artist since I was a baby, like 4 or 5 years old. But as I just started to grow up and playing sports and stuff, I just knew that my love was for the music because anytime I would be at a show or at a show with my Pops, behind stage, I would always really want to be on stage. And if I got to touch the stage, when I got off, I just felt off. I just felt bad. I was like, damn, I need to get back on stage. Like, this is what I love to do. So that's how I really found out around the age of like 15 that this is what I really want to do. That's
dope. I mean, you were heavy into sports as well.
Yeah.
So was that a kind of like a, whoa, which way do I really go? Was that hard for you?
See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, my heart was always into the music.
A little bit more.
Yeah, it was always into the music. I always loved playing sports. That was just something I did all day. But music was always in my mind. I always knew that that was what I was going to be.
I mean, I know your father had to be an amazing inspiration to that. Were there some other people that kind of like you saw coming up that kind of inspired you as well?
Word. As I really started to dive into my artistry, I was listening to people like Nas, Snoop Dogg, Biggie, ASAP, the whole mob, and they really had a big influence on me, and that's the reason why I put out my 90s Baby mixtape.
Right.
It's because I was just going through listening to Nas beats, Mace beats, Tupac beats, and I would just be like vibing with them with my friends, just listening and creating ideas. And then I looked in my laptop and seen I had basically a whole body of work of samples, so I was like, nah, I gotta put this out for free for my fans, the people, just let them hear me. So the 90s definitely had a big impact in those artists.
Yeah, that was a legendary year of music for sure. And so you got this huge song right now, B.
Oh yeah, Love You Better, man. My single, whoever's listening, Love You Better featuring Chris Brown is out right now. The music video about to drop is about to be crazy. I'm excited. Can't wait for y'all to see it.
As you should be. I mean, the song is big. I mean, it's holding its own, and people are really feeling it, you know? Have you heard people say, hey, you sound a little bit like Mace. Have you heard comparisons to like other artists and stuff like that?
Yeah, definitely. People say I sound like, my pops. Mason,
right.
That whole laid back swag, because I am a laid back person. I can't help it.
right. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. And shout out Mace, Loon, and my pops. They all did have big influences on me too.
That's what's up. So now dancing is your thing as well.
Oh yeah, word.
Yeah.
I love to dance.
That's what's up. You're killing it with that. You just did that. What was that dance that you just did?
Kiki, do you love me? Me and my man Kai Cash. CYN.
That's what's up.
Go check that out on my Instagram, King Combs. We just had to finish the challenge the right way.
That's what's
New
up,
York
man.
Way.
Already viral. Already viral.
One time.
For sure. So I'm kind of excited to see, what else you're gonna come out with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that was a nice taste. Obviously the song with you and Breezy is really dope, and people are loving it. But what direction are you taking with the music? Like, how do you really want to like kind of be represented out there?
Yeah, I got an album about to drop soon. No specific date on that. CYN mixtape with me and the whole clique, and we about to really just represent for the whole culture, the whole bad boy legacy, and take it another 20 years.
So you got a whole team with you that like
word.
Some other dope artists that's gonna step up and
CYN, Bass Swag, Nico Brim, Kai Cash. We got Tank God. A lot of people, SNL, K Wells.
That's
a lot
dope.
of names. Yeah, we got the clique. That's the whole mob.
That is dope. So let me ask you with this now. Do you find that like, because of the legacy of your pops that people deal with you differently? How do you deal with, situations like that?
Like what?
Like, just kind of like in the music industry, like people, do they roll out the red carpet for you? How do they deal with you now that you kind of moving and shaking, going to radio stations, going to meetings, meeting people? Like,
oh yeah, it's different in every situation, but it's definitely some people out there that has a little extra doubt for you or think that you may not work as hard for it. So to me, all I know is I just gotta work extra hard to show people that I am serious about it, because I know, of course, from the outside looking in, you think that everything would be handed to me. I wouldn't write my rhymes, I wouldn't pick my beats, or I'm in the studio, mad people working for me, when it's really just me and CYN doing it. So
that's dope.
It is really just being by myself, but I already know that I got to prove people a little extra, and I'm cool with that.
I love that. I love that because, when people talk about, your era, the word entitlement always comes up.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to pose that to you, because I feel, it's not your fault that, you were born to a legend. But, if you're putting in the work, then you deserve the props,
Yeah, and that's something my pops always told me, too. You definitely got to put in the work. When I told him I was really, really serious about it and started bringing him songs, that's when he told me, like, yo, you got to go extra hard. Don't play with this. Don't try to think anything is going to be handed to you, because I'm not even going to be involved with it. I got to, work on my own thing. And I already did Bad Boy for 20 years. It's your turn now. So he just told me that I got to go hard. And I wouldn't even be up here playing around with it.
No, I see that.
Yeah.
I see that. Like, you're here.
Yeah,
and that says a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And he seems tough, so you really have to deal
definitely.
with, like, we see him,
see him making the band.
Yeah, we see him making the band. So, like, do you deal with a level of that as well? Like, I'm sure he wants his own son to be the best, So
nah, yeah, he's extra hard on me, but he also does have great advice, and anything he says, I listen, because I know he wants the best for me. But yeah, he is a little extra hard sometimes.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Shout out to Pops. He know what he doing though.
Does he?
Of course.
Does he? When it's all said and done, where would you like to see, Bad Boy?
I would like to see Bad Boy at the top again. Myself as in the top 5 greatest MCs of all time, and just us moving the culture forward in a great way.
I love it, man. Well, King Combs, it's been a pleasure getting to know you, man. The song is real dope.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Please let everybody know how they can get the song, how they can follow you, the whole shebang.
Yeah, man. It's the young bad boy, King Combs. Follow me at King Combs everywhere. My new single with Chris Breezy out right now. Love You Better on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. You already know what it is. CYN, Bad Boy.
That's what's up, man. King Combs in the building, man. What? Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best, man. All right.